We're back. Back on the grind. Got a slightly new setup here. Trying to reduce some of the vibrations we were getting. Let's set up a bit. Let's get grinding. I think we gotta actually flip this over. We're so close to being through this. We just gotta break through, and we can get some new bit to start boring these holes out. Welcome, people, welcome. Thanks for stopping in, guys. Just checking through the bits to see if there's not a better option. We'll go stick with what we got. Hey, thanks for the likes, guys. Appreciate that. I think we will switch this bit out. This one works great, but it feels like it's getting a little dull. So I'll pull out the kit. We'll just find a new round one. Something with a bit more bite for now. Simo, it's been a while, man. Yeah, we got the power fist people. How you been, man? How's your new year going? We're into it now. Again, for anyone just joining in, we're making a key. We're just trying to get through the decorative part here. Yeah, and it's been a while. Everybody I know was sick for a little bit. So we took a little hiatus to heal. Oops, beauty mark. Scratches were already there, don't worry about it. They polish out pretty well. See from some of the other keys we did. There's always a bit of tooling that goes on. Guys, thanks for joining in. Thanks for the likes. Once we get through here, we'll be able to use the file, which is a bit more, a little bit quicker. I think we're getting close to the other side. Pull it out here quick and take a peek. Give you guys another little tour of what we're doing here. So we got this trunk. It didn't have a key, so we're making keys. I hope you enjoy. fill up the water again. Guys, welcome. Thank you for joining in. If you're just getting here, we'll give you a little tour. We're making a little key. We have a series of keys there. These keys just go to this old trunk. Appreciate you tuning in. We are getting awfully close to getting through this. Once we get through, we can use the file. Beauty mark. Hey, thanks for the likes, guys. I really appreciate that. Goes a long way. We're starting to push through, it looks like. You can just see on the top one there, a little dimple inside the circle. So a few more passes we'll be through, and eventually we'll be able to use the circle file to get in there. We'll start shaping it properly. Appreciate you tuning in, as always. Dean P., good morning. How's the day where you are? Thanks for the likes, guys. You warming up where you are? We're just getting out of our last cold day. We're supposed to get some nice rainy weather. Some early spring, it looks like. Dean, do you make content? Sorry if I've asked you that before. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Thank you for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we're making a key. We're just trying to get these holes punched through. This is our club key in our series. We have a spade and a heart. We're working on the club. Here's what we make our keys from. Just a little blank. This is the diamond one I have drawn up. Not sure if I'm going to go with this actual design. But it was something I imagined up. Here's our spade. Then the heart. We also have a little clover. All started when we got the trunk. We didn't have any keys. So I made a key and then found out I kind of like making them. So we're making a series until it gets warm enough, and we'll turn that trunk into our next project. So make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe. If you want me to subscribe back to you, leave me a comment telling me to do so, and I will gladly do so. Well, thanks for the likes, guys. I really appreciate that. We're almost through. Then it goes quickly. This is by far the most boring and tedious part. I just don't have a drill bit strong enough to get through this metal. I gotta fill up the water again there. And again, welcome. If you're just joining in, we're just about to burst through these holes. And what we have here is a key to an old steamer trunk. Hope you guys enjoy. Make sure you hit those buttons for me. Sure appreciate it. And get back to the grind. For anyone wondering, I'm just putting water on this. It just helps keep the bit cool. Welcome, guys. Welcome. So here we're just making a key. We're almost through. Again, you can see the little divots inside the circle. This key here, this goes to this old Stever trunk. Bought a trunk and it didn't have a key. Decided to make some keys. We have a whole series of them. Focus. So that's what we're up to. Appreciate you guys tuning in. We're almost through here and we'll be using the file next. And this thing will really start to take shape. Appreciate you tuning in. One really likes to run away from me. Dean, I do. Have we talked before? Because you got me pegged. I'll show you what we've been up to here. So these are some lock picks I made out of an old windshield wiper and some popsicle sticks. And we do have some old barrels we like to pick. These were quite fun to make. They work pretty good. Here's a turning tool. This was actually made from a rake prong I found in the yard. So a big thing I like to do here is kind of upcycle and free cycle things that I find. Turn them into other things. These keys were all made from a squished piece of angle iron that I found on the road. Yeah, my friend says the street sweeper, the prongs off of those work pretty good too. I've never found one, so if I do, I will. I'll make a video of that too. And good luck to you. Do you make videos, Dean? I'll make sure I'm subscribed to you then. If I'm not already, sometimes I do forget who's come across this page. I try to remember everybody, but I've also been sick for like the last month, so my brain is a little bit slow. For anyone just joining in, wow, 153 of you. We're just making a key. We did finally get through there. You can see the daylight through the other side. We're just trying to add decoration to this key. Making our own little custom key. That whole trunk will be the next project we start working on. Once we can get outside and do some cutting with the table saw. We're going to turn it into a trunk with a bunch of secret compartments. This looks like a shovel knife, you say. Interesting. I should try to make some tools as well. I thought about making other miniature things. But I kind of got obsessed with keys. I really is my MO is kind of I find things and get really obsessed with doing it. Well, just there on the top, where through, you can see the shadow of my finger on the other side. Too far. This big bit really likes to run away. Get some more water here. The door latch slipper, the bitting of the key. We're talking about this part here. And you can just see we're through there now. Here we can see the little dimple on the inside. We're just about to break through. We'll flip it over. I don't like how this one is so close to the edge. It gives me a lot less to work with when we start working it. I think we'll be alright though. Hey, thanks for the likes, guys. I appreciate that. Welcome, guys, welcome. Just tuning in. They're working on a key. That goes to this trunk. Let me know if you've got a trunk like that without a key. Maybe you could end up with one of mine. They're pretty common and simple. And really fun to make. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Thanks for the likes and the subscribes. I appreciate that more than you could ever know. It means a lot to me. We must be so close to being through here now. Again, we are through that top one. We can see the dimple in the bottom here. Forgive those beauty marks, they were there already. I definitely didn't slip or anything. Once we break through, we'll be in good shape. Guys, welcome. Thank you for joining in. Once we get through, we'll be able to use the file. And that process is a little quicker, less noisy. Unless you're into the grinding, then in which case, welcome to my ASMR channel. I think we just broke through that bottom one here. Just see the daylight coming through. There again, there's the dimple I'm talking about. Maybe we'll switch up the bit back to the small one, press on those dimples, and be able to get the hole started and switch up to a more triangular bit. Let me know if you like what you see. Make sure you hit those buttons for me, and if you want me to subscribe back to you, leave me a comment and tell me to do so. I'm always happy to follow a new channel. So here I have a smaller circular grit bit. This will just help us punch through the softest part. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Hey, Jenny. Good to see you. Yeah, this is me. This is what we do. I'll show you the trunk. So this is the one I'm working on. This one here is my favorite. And this is what I do when I'm not leaving witty comments on Moose on the Loose. That guy's a hero, man. It's always nice to see the coffee crew on there. Yeah, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate the sub too. That was awesome. I'm not quite as charismatic as David there. So I'm trying to craft my way to success. I appreciate the likes, everybody. We're almost through all three of these. We'll switch up to a triangular bit. And that'll help us get these holes bored out. So we've broken through those other two. Once we're through, we can use the files, mainly this little circle in here. And that'll help us get the shape down pat. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Re-up the water here. Make metal consoles like the shelves that stuff go into. That's what my guess for consoles would be. Yeah, working with metal is something about it. It's such a rigid material. It's very rewarding. Right, that's super neat, Jenny. It's so interesting to think about how everything has a maker. Everything has some sort of designer. Someone has to complete everything. Just on our last little dimple on this side. It's so hard to see in that third one there. But we're so close. And yes, soon enough I'll be making buttons again too here. I'm working on a couple designs. And my channel did reach that milestone, so I will be able to upload external links and hopefully get you some buttons over on your end of the country. I assume you live in BC. You seem like sort of the type. Maybe a Northern Ontario. I'm in Ontario. But I used to live in Cranbrook, out in BC. It's feeling pretty soft in the middle. Guys, welcome. Thank you for the likes so much. If you were just joining in, we're making a key. I'm just trying to get the holes through the decorative part. This key goes to this trunk over here. Yeah, I spent some time in Alberta too. I was born in Cold Lake, Alberta. And then I was raised in BC. But my dad lived in Calgary. I spent time in Claire's home in Bonnyville, Wainwright, Lloydminster, a couple bouts in Edmonton, went to school in Lethbridge. And Alberta does seem like the place to be, you know. I love BC, but it's crazy there. Same out here. Well, I can see the daylight through this one now. We'll do a flip here, do one more tour. And then we should be able to pop that through. We'll switch our bit. I can't wait to actually add the decoration to this one, guys. It's going to be quite the spectacle. This one was fun to do, but there's something about the 3 that's The holes are going to be bigger, and I think it's just going to look aesthetically so much more pleasing. And maybe it look a little bit more antique. The clover, it really reminds me of a wind-up key. It was the first one we did. Grab some water here. I think we're through. Let's switch our bit. Get something a little more pointy in there. Something like that. So we'll be able to get in. Hey, thanks, Jenny. Yeah, I don't know how some of these guys we watch do it. David especially, he's a content master. And he edits all his videos and stuff. I'm really trying to get to that point. I'd like to have the Bigfoot show. I have a couple ideas written down. There we go. Maybe I'll be a dentist by the end of this, who knows. Now we're cooking. I've always wondered what David's other... He talks about it a bit, but I wonder what it was. I've never known what his other channels actually were. And that's brutal. I can't... His strength is amazing. Inspiring. Because I don't know. I think I might... I might give up if I had big success that was stripped from me. It'd be very hard to carry on or start over. Alright, let's do a little tour for the new folks here. The average view of this stream is 14 seconds. So this is why I repeat myself a lot. We're making holes there now, though. Guys, welcome, welcome. I'm just making a key to this trunk here. I appreciate you all tuning in. Do me a favor, hit those buttons. If you want me to subscribe back to you, let me know. Us little guys gotta stick up for each other. switch the bit out even more time here. So we'll go from this point, and we'll step it up to something just a bit more blunt and big. That used to be me. Then I cooled it down once I started making content because, well, you know how YouTube is. You get put in jail for having opinions. Let's shift you guys this way. Right there. And it's so hard. We used to be so nice. And then, you know, the country started dicking people around. You know, then rebellion becomes a responsibility. This bit isn't really agreeing with me right now. Let's trade it up. Something more cone-like. Let's try this one. I think it's just the censorship has been so ridiculous lately. And this week I've noticed there's comments with like 30 sub comments and you can't even see the comments anymore. You know, they gotta protect us from ourselves. And they ask us when we make these videos, you know, is it for kids? Is it for kids? And you go, you have to answer, and you can't, if you say yes, you can't comment. So even if it's kid friendly, but if you say no, it's still presented to kids. So I don't really get it. I don't understand why the rules have to be so harsh. We're making a dent there now. I think once I can get this bit through, we can get the file. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Oh, and nothing grills me more, Jenny, than having to use coded language to say things. Or the way that, you know, people like David can't say anything without hiding it, you know, like pterodactyls and all that, right? That's just insanity. And I get why he has to do it. It's just ridiculous that he has to. So I've been thinking about the key thing. And I've been wondering why did we switch to stuff like this and not have, right? Keys used to be like beautiful and ornate, like a piece of jewelry. And that's part of why I really enjoy doing this. Because it is making art, right? And so I've thought about it, making a house key. It wouldn't be complicated at all to emulate something like this, you know, with a head like that. It would be pretty easy. Here's one of the other keys I've made. This key is for a shopping cart for my other channel called Only Carts. So instead of a quarter, you can stick this in and get your shopping cart. And then you can twist this and it comes back out of the cart. So you can liberate the cart and leave it for the next person who doesn't have a quarter. It all started when I went shopping and didn't have a quarter. And it began a villain arc where I'm not bringing a quarter to the store anymore. And so it's another trinket I'd like to maybe sell or promote along with the buttons. I have to make a loony sized one too. Some people have loonies carts. I don't know what they have where you're at, but around here they're all guarded by a quarter. And we all know it doesn't do any good, right? Homeless people are constantly taking carts anyway. And it's not the quarter that makes me bring the cart back, it's being a good human being. And now I'm an exceptional human being because I can leave the cart unlocked. Show big cart who's boss. Hey, thanks for the likes, guys. Appreciate you tuning in. Nice to see the numbers jumping up there. I'll flip this around anyway. If you're just tuning in, we're talking about shopping carts in the comments. And we're making a key. We're really starting to bite through this now. And as I'm doing this, I'm trying to push the bit to center. Well, the eyeball center. Since our initial grind areas were not very centered. But then this will allow me to file it more evenly. I wonder if I have a cone that is small enough to fit in there now. Not a cone, a cylinder. Almost there. Let's switch it up here. Appreciate you all tuning in. I'll just switch it up the bit again. The cone works really good for biting the outside of it, but we want to start manipulating these holes, pushing it more to the areas we want it to be. Alright, back into it. Yeah, it's working just swell. Let's give this a little flip, start working the burrs off the other side. Welcome guys, welcome. If you're wondering what we're making here, we're making a key for this old steamer trunk. This will be a future project. We're going to turn it into some secret compartments. I'll make it a bit more magical. As a gift to my daughter. She's pretty into that stuff. Switch it up one more time. Trying to get the maximum surface area with the ability to kind of move the material out. Which can be a little challenging. So it always wants to build a burr. On the back side. I'm going to move you guys just a little bit. Yeah, somewhere like that. Appreciate you guys tuning in. For anyone wondering, I'm just training to be a dentist. If you need fillings, let me know. We're getting pretty close to being able to fit the file in there. It'd just be a little too tedious to get that to scrape it all. Hey, thanks for the likes, y'all. Really appreciate that. If you're just joining in, I'll show you what we're up to in just a second. Appreciate the patience. If you're just tuning in, we're making a key. If I can hold it properly. This key goes over to this trunk. Appreciate you tuning in. Get back to the grind. I think we'll give it a flip. So the idea here is we're trying to open this as much as possible to be able to fit the file through it. I think we will move back into the ball bits. This will just allow us to get the maximum surface area, and as well as kind of drill the hole in straighter. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Thanks for the likes. Make sure you subscribe. If you want me to subscribe back to you, leave me a comment and tell me to subscribe. I'll tighten this bit a little bit. Not too shabby. Guys, welcome, welcome. Thanks for the likes, everybody. We're starting to make some progress on these holes. For anyone wondering, this is sort of what we're shooting for here. Just a 3-hole one. And this here is a key we've developed, prototyped, and successfully managed to get to open that trunk. Now we're just making it pretty. Appreciate you all tuning in. Please hit those buttons for me. If you have any questions, leave me a comment. This bit is actually working really well, really well, allowing us to pull the hole back to the center. Some of them were a bit loppy. And this bit is a bit more aggressive too. Get you a little height on that. That's better. Appreciate y'all tuning in. I'll show you what we're up to here in just a second. Alright, so anyone just tuning in, we're just making a key, kind of like an old skeleton key or a antique key. It just goes to this trunk over here. Make sure you guys hit like and subscribe, please. Maybe one of these I'll have to try putting in some sort of gem inlay. I mean, it would be cheap, obviously, but it would kind of be pretty cool to try something like that, too. Welcome, if you're just joining us, we are making a key. A really satisfying key. Appreciate you tuning in. I'll flip her this way for a little bit. And let's see what we can do here. It sounds rough, but what's actually happening is it's pulling that hole to the center. Because we are using a spherical bit. And by switching from side to side, we're actually completing the effect we want to go for. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I'll show you what we're up to in just a second. Alright, guys, thank you for being patient. If you're wondering what we're doing here, we're just designing a key. We're putting the decorative part into the turner. That just goes to that old trunk. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please be sure to hit those buttons for me. And we'll get back into it. Welcome, guys, welcome. Some more water here. I'm practicing to be a dentist. If anybody needs fillings, let me know. And you could hear the same sound inside your head. I'm just kidding, this is actually a key we're making. And I'll show you what that key looks like in just a second. All right. That's what we've been working on. Still perfecting the design, but functionally it works perfectly. And it is one in a series we're making. So make sure you hit like and subscribe, follow for more. The trunk is going to be a project too. Thanks for the likes, guys. I appreciate that. Yeah, the trunk is going to be a project too, so make sure you stay tuned for that. It's going to be a pretty cool secret compartments, secret latches. Should be a fun time. Thanks for the likes, guys. I really, really appreciate that. Re-up on the water. But again, I'll just give you one more tour of what we're working on here. Here's the other ones we've done. Appreciate you tuning in. Hit those buttons for me, and if you want me to subscribe back to you, leave me a comment. For that, I appreciate you being here. Back to the grind. Let's give that a flip over. Re-up on the water here too. Guys, if you're just tuning in, we are making a series of keys. I will show you them. So there's the ones we've been working on. Here's the one we are currently working on. Here's the lock. They all fit too. It's not a super complicated design, but we have scratched these all out of an old piece of angle iron that I found on the road. It had been run over by a car. I didn't want to run over it, so I picked it up, It sat around forever, and then I bought a trunk that didn't have any keys, and we decided to start a project. I hope you enjoy. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you tuning in. Hey, thanks for the likes, whoever that was. I really appreciate it. Let's go ahead and flip this over. If you are just joining in, we're just making a key. We're trying to get the decorative part into the turner. And once we're through with those holes, we'll be able to move up to the file, and this process goes a lot quicker. Thank you guys for hitting that like and subscribe. It means a lot to me. Please leave me a comment if you have any questions. Let's re-up on the water. We'll just give this a little flip. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you're wondering what we're doing, we are making a key. We have a whole series of keys here. And I'll go to this old trunk. Hey guys, thanks for the likes. Appreciate you tuning in. You're wondering what we're making here? It's a key, a custom key we're making for this old trunk. I'm just trying to get the decorative part done. Appreciate you tuning in. Thanks for the likes, guys. Do me a favor, guys, hit that like button. Welcome, guys, welcome. You're wondering what we're doing here. Make sure you guys hit that like button for me. Welcome, everybody, welcome. If you are just tuning in, I'll give you a little tour here. So we're making a series of keys. We have some down there. And these keys just go to this old steamer trunk here. I appreciate you tuning in. Please hit that like and subscribe for me. I appreciate the likes, guys. It means a lot to me. Glad you're enjoying. Hope you have a good day. We're slowly and surely making our way through. Soon enough we'll be able to fit the file in there. Thanks for the likes, guys. Anyone wondering what we're making here? We're just making a key. We're actually making a whole little series of keys there. It all started when we had this trunk that had no key. So we decided to design our own. Please make sure you like and subscribe. Leave me a comment if you want me to subscribe back to you. I appreciate the likes, guys. That means a lot. I'll take it out here, give you guys a little tour. I appreciate you tuning in. So here we have a little series of keys we're making. And these keys all go to this trunk over here. I appreciate you all tuning in. Do me a favor, hit those buttons. If you want me to subscribe back to you, leave me a comment. The bit is really starting to bite now, which is good news. So it means we're getting pretty close to being through there. Welcome, everybody, welcome. I'll give you a little tour of what we're doing. So here we have a key. Actually, I have a whole series of keys. I appreciate you tuning in. Yeah, thanks for the likes, guys. I really appreciate that. All right, let's flip it around. So if anyone wondering, we are just making a key. Here's some of the others we've made. Hey, thank you for the like. Let's give this a little flip over. Again, for anyone wondering what we're doing here, we're just building a key. Here's some of the other ones we've done. I appreciate you tuning in. Thanks for the likes, guys, and the subscribes. Our Dremel is getting a little bit tired, so we might have to charge it in a little bit. But we're making pretty good progress to be able to fit our circular file in here. And that is the goal, is to open it up so we can do some fine tuning with a bit more speed. Let's grab a bit more water here. Hey guys, thank you so much for liking my stream. Alright, let's flip it around again. Again, for anyone just tuning in, we're making keys. Here's some of the other ones we've done. Thank you so much for liking the stream, whoever that was. I really appreciate it. So for again, we're just making these super satisfying keys to this old steamer trunk. I appreciate y'all tuning in. We're making some real good progress today. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. Just re-up the water here. I want to kind of get this wire I have available. Guys, welcome, welcome. I'll show you what we're up to here in just a second. Alright, whoops. Give you a little tour of what we're up to. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. So we have here's a key we've been working on. Here's some of the others we've been working on. And they just go over here to this trunk. Appreciate your time. Thank you for tuning in. Alright, let's re-up the water here. We'll just flip this around. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Appreciate you being here. Make sure you hit like and subscribe for me. And we'll get back to the grind. Hey, thanks for the likes, guys. Let's re-up the water. Give you guys a little tour of what we're doing here. I appreciate y'all tuning in. If you're just getting here, we're making a key. We have a little series of keys down there. And these keys all go to this trunk here. And slowly and surely, we're just getting these holes punched through so we can fit a file in there. And our hope is to build the holes bigger so we can sort of file them out a bit quicker. Welcome, guys, welcome. Yeah, thanks for the likes, guys. I appreciate that. If you haven't yet, make sure you subscribe. And if you want me to subscribe back to you, leave me a comment. Appreciate you tuning in. Guys, thank you for joining in. You're wondering what we're up to? We're just building a key. Hey, thanks for the likes, guys. Slowly but surely getting our decoration pushed into this and through it. It is quite the process, but it's very rewarding once we're able to finish the design. I appreciate you guys tuning in, as always. Thanks for hitting those buttons for me. Hey guys, thanks for hitting those buttons for me. Appreciate the likes. Make sure you subscribe. I'll show you what we're doing here. They're just designing some keys. And here we have a whole series of them. This will be the fourth one in our installment. Appreciate you tuning in. Alright, we were getting so close to being through with this bit. And then it's not much of a process to get it from there. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. There's some of the other ones we've done. And if you're wondering what these keys I'm making are for, it's right here. Hey, thanks for the likes, guys. I appreciate that. Let's spin this over and start working the other side for a little bit. Guys, make sure you hit subscribe for me. grab a bit more water. Guys, thank you for tuning in. I'll show you what we're up to in just a second. Hey, thanks for the likes, guys. Alright, give that a rest for a second. I'll show you guys what we're doing here. I really appreciate you tuning in, guys, and sticking around. So we're making a key. We've developed this key from this old piece of angle iron I found on the road. We actually have a little series of them I've started. And they all go to this trunk here. I got this trunk for $5. It didn't have a key. So we've been building a little series for them. I hope you guys enjoy. If you do, please hit like and subscribe. That trunk is going to be a project of its own. So it's pretty crafty. We do a lot of that upcycling and free cycling around here. If you want me to subscribe back to you, just hit me up with a comment and tell me to do it. Hey, thanks for the likes, guys. I appreciate that. Alright, let's take this out for a second. So if you're just joining, we're making a key. Got a whole little series of keys there. They all go to this trunk over here. This trunk is going to be our future project. We're going to put some secret compartments in there. So make sure you hit that like and subscribe for me. I appreciate you being here. And we'll get back to it. Hey guys, thank you so much for the likes. Hey, thanks for the likes, guys. I appreciate that so much. That is that. We need to plug in our Dremel. Guys, thank you so much for being here and tuning in. If you're wondering what we've been up to, we've just been constructing a little key. We have a little series of them we've been working on. Please hit that like and subscribe for me. Been working hard to make keys for these old steamer trunks. I've been using our Dremel with these little grit bits to try and get through there. But as far as today, that will be that. We've kind of come to the end of the show. We've run out of juice for our Dremel. But I appreciate you all being here, taking part in my crafting. If you guys do me a favor, hit those buttons. If you want me to subscribe back to you, you got about 3 minutes. Leave me a comment, and I will subscribe back to you. Here's some of the lock picks we've made last couple months. Bit of turning tools. Made them out of a windshield wiper. So a big part of what we do here is crafting as free as we can. All these keys are made out of this old chunk of metal I found on the road. It had been run over by a car. And I got the trunk for $5. Also out of that piece of metal, we built this key. This key here opens shopping carts. So it allows you to replace the quarter with your keychain, but it also allows you to turn and extract your keychain from the cart. And you can leave the cart free for the next person. Because we're nice people like that. Here's some of the bits we use for that. This one's upside down. So these just go in the Dremel and they spin like they do. We've quite the combination to get those holes punched in there. But once they are in there, it's easy to use the file afterwards. With the water, it does get a little bit messy, but that's kind of work in general. Here's the next one we have. It's sort of a work in progress. So we're going to try and get a diamond shape on there. So we have the club, the heart, the spade, and the diamond. This was the original club, but it's more of a clover. It was the first one we ever did. So make sure you guys like and subscribe. Stay tuned for the future projects. We've got a lot of things in the work, especially now the weather is getting nicer. We'll be transforming this trunk into its own magical device full of secret compartments and whatnot. Well, thank you for being here while we've crafted our hearts out. Again, make sure you hit those buttons for me. And if you want me to subscribe back to you, leave me a quick comment telling me to do so. Make sure you check out my shorts and other videos. I do document most of these. Until then, I appreciate you guys being here. We'll catch you on the next one. I hope you all take care out there. Stay safe, keep warm, and happy trails to y'all.